ahead of myself there. All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Saturday, where we're going to have a doubleheader of football action for you today. We'll be wrapping up Week 11 of our current NFL sim season. First up, we have the Sunday night game, which will be the San Diego Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. And then we'll have our Monday night game to wrap things up, and that'll be the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. We'll talk more about that game when we get there. First up, though, we have a big battle in the AFC West Division between the Chargers and the Chiefs. These two teams met back in Week 8 in San Diego, and the Chiefs won big, 39-21. And the Chargers are trying to get revenge here today. Let's take a look at the standings in the AFC West right now, and you'll see how important this game is. Right now in the AFC West, the Seahawks lead with a 7-3 record. The Chargers are one game back at 6-4. The Raiders are a game and a half back at 6-5. The Chiefs are 2 games back of the Seahawks at 5-5, 1 game behind the Chargers. And the Denver Broncos are bringing up the rear at 4-7. So a logjam here in the AFC West is both these teams can possibly gain ground on Seattle, who plays the Ravens next. Let's take a look at the standings right now. Misty is 62-60 on the season, and she has given me her pick. She has stepped out for the moment. She has taken the Chiefs in this one, bringing up the rear, bringing up the end. A caboose brings up the rear of the train, okay? Gracie is 61-61. All right, she's right at 500. Evil Dead is 82-62, 20 games over 500. And Penn and Getty is 8-10, 2 games under 500. We'll see who they want to pick here in just a second. If you're watching this game on YouTube, please like, follow, and subscribe. Please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And even if you're not watching it on YouTube, you can go back later and watch the game. And make sure you subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's head out to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri for this one, as it'll be the Chargers and the Chiefs. A big game in the AFC West here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome in to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. It's the Chargers and the Chiefs. Welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. Penn and Getty is taking the Chargers in this one. Evil Dead also likes the Chargers. Misty's the only one going for the Chiefs. Big game in the AFC West. The Chargers will kick off. We're underway live from KC. From the goal line, Tracy brings it back over the 10, 15, 20, 25, and brings it out to the 27-yard line. Will Tracy, the rookie out of Baylor, on the return. Kansas City, led by their starting quarterback in his second year out of LSU, Corey Morris. He led the Chiefs to the AFC Championship game last season, where they lost to the Dolphins. And Kansas City is still in striking distance of the AFC West title, as we have a logjam in the AFC West when it comes to the standings. And, of course, these games are also big for the wild card. First and 10, Kansas City at their own 27-yard line. Everybody in tight. Morris under center. Morris hands off to Vaughn Manning. And Manning out to the 37-yard line, a 10-yard gain. And that'll be a Kansas City first down. Vaughn Manning, the 8th-year back out of Hawaii. And that'll be a first down for the Chiefs. Coming up to make the tackle is Cody Savage, the 3rd-year safety out of Oregon. First and 10, Kansas City. 3 receivers to the near side. Morris in the shotgun. Now they shift, and they go 3 to the far side. Morris in the shotgun. Morris drops back, throws, caught by Kerwin. The tight end, Tom Kerwin, out to the 48, a gain of 11. And that'll be another Chief first down. Tom Kerwin, the 3rd-year tight end out of Oklahoma. I hope everybody's doing all right on this late Saturday afternoon. We have some thunderstorms here in the Nashville area. It's been raining all day. It's been raining all week. First and 10 from the 48 for the Chiefs. Kansas City comes out 5 wide. Morris in the shotgun. First and 10. Morris looking, throws, caught by Kerwin. Wide open down the middle. All the way down to the 30-yard line. An 18-yard gain. And that'll be a first down for the Chiefs. Raining there as well. Weather patterns tend to go from west to east. So when we get it, we give it to y'all. The reason for that is the Coriolis effect. The Earth's rotation on the atmosphere. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. Opening drive. Morris under center on first and 10. Morris fakes the handoff. Morris rolls out, being chased, and he gets taken down back at the 37-yard line. The sack by John Keith, the 6th-year defensive end out of Colorado. And that'll bring up 2nd and 17 for the Chiefs. We've got the Seahawks and the Ravens after this. And that will wrap up Week 11. We'll start Week 12 tomorrow. And Week 12 is Thanksgiving week on the schedule. We'll have our 3 Thanksgiving games tomorrow, starting at 6 o'clock Eastern, our normal start time on a Sunday. We will have the Packers and the Lions, and that's a huge game in the NFC Central. Falcons, Cowboys, and then the Dolphins, Raiders, and that's another big game in the AFC. 2nd and 17, Morris under center, 4 wide. Morris fakes the handoff. Morris steps up, throws deep, and out of the end zone, incomplete. Let's take a look at the Kansas City offense. Up front, Guerin, Terry, James, Brooks, and Carpenter. And then it's Floyd, Franklin, Manning, Kerwin, and Swift. It'll be 3rd and 17 for the Chiefs at the Charger 37-yard line. Still the opening drive of the ball game. Kansas City comes out. 4 receivers to one side, 5 wide altogether. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris throws and caught by Ryan all the way down to the 14-yard line. A 23-yard gain. Zach Ryan, the 2nd-year tight end out of Oklahoma State. And that'll be another Kansas City first down. Tom Willis came over and made the tackle. 4th-year defensive back out of Baylor. And a fresh set of downs for the Chiefs at the Charger 14-yard line. Kansas City comes out in the I formation. Morris under center.
Here we go. 3-19.
Chambers in motion. Morris hands off to Manning. And Vaughn Manning goes nowhere. Loses a yard. Back to the 15-yard line. Odell Briggs on the tackle, the 9th-year linebacker out of Wisconsin. And that will bring up 2nd and 11 for Kansas City. Clock is moving. Under 5 minutes left in the first quarter. As the Chiefs come out. Everybody in tight. Morris in the shotgun. Single back. Takes the snap. Throws outside. Caught by Kerwin. And Tom Kerwin gets to the 14. Just a 1 yard gain. Let's take a look at the Charger defense. They play a 4-3. Keith, Gore, Sparks, and Smith up front. Linebackers, Phillips, Briggs, and Bolton. And the secondary for the Chargers, Banks, Granger, Savage, and Gilbert. 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs now at the Charger 14-yard line. Big third down right here. Chiefs come out 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun. 3rd and 10. Morris looks. Morris throws outside. Caught by Franklin. No, incomplete. Couldn't hold on. Broken up by Arsenio Gilbert, the rookie defensive back out of Ohio State. Mark Franklin, the former Ram and Buffalo Bill running back in his 9th year out of Vanderbilt, could not hold on. And now Brandon White will come on. This will be a 31-yard field goal attempt to get the Chiefs on the board first. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Kansas City takes a 3-0 lead with 4:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 11 Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. The Collinsworth and Tirico game. The Peacock game. The Chargers come in at 6-4. Kansas City at 5-5. The Seahawks lead the AFC West with a 7-3 record. They play the Ravens next. There's the kick. From the 2-yard line, Fields brings it back over the 20, 25. And out to the 27-yard line. Marcus Fields in his 2nd year out of Stephen F. Austin. Starting quarterback for the Chargers, Stephen Gardner, in his 8th year out of the University of Houston. He spent 7 years with the Giants, primarily as a backup, and then as a free agent, he signed with the Chargers during the offseason. First and 10, Chargers, they'll start at their own 27. 4:01 left to play here in the first quarter. Everybody in tight for San Diego. Gardner under center. Wood in motion. Gardner to Landrum. And Landrum gets out to the 30-yard line. Jack Landrum, the rookie out of North Carolina. A gain of 2 yards out to the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Chargers at their own 30-yard line. Chargers come out from their own 30. In the offset eye, Gardner under center. Randolph in motion. Gardner throws down the middle. Caught by Aaron Randolph to the 33-yard line. The 3rd-year receiver out of Maryland. Here's the Chargers offense up front. Speaks, Myers, Pounder, Kennedy, and Williams. And then it's George, Fields, Lattimore, Roush, and Randolph. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Chargers at their own 33-yard line. It was a 3-yard catch on the previous play. Chargers come out. Gardner in the shotgun on 3rd and 5. Gardner looking. Gardner throws. Caught by Jacoby George out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Charger first down. Jacoby George, the 3rd-year receiver out of Miami. Making the tackle, number 23. That's Deion Mills, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Minnesota. Kansas City leads it 3-0. 2:41 in counting here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 43. They come out in the offset eye.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green.
George in motion. Gardner looks, throws downfield, and it's batted away by Luke Crosby. And now let's take a look at the Kansas City defense. They play a 3-4. Crawford, Randall, and Edwards up front. Linebackers, Younger, Holmes, Muller, and Pugh. And the secondary, Mills, Eric, Crosby, and Morales. I think Misty is home. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. There she is. There's Misty. Welcome home, Misty. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 43-yard line. Gardner hands off to Lattimore, and Lattimore, not much, if anything. Actually, a loss of 2 yards back to the 41-yard line. Luke Crosby came up, made the tackle. 8th-year safety out of UNLV. Kick and Uncle says hi, Misty. She says hi. Chargers face a 3rd and 12 from their own 41-yard line. We're coming up on 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner draws back, steps up, throws deep, and it's nearly picked off as that was broken up by Dion Mills, and that'll bring up 4th down. It'll be 4th and 12 for San Diego. As I stated before, back in Week 8, the Chiefs beat the Chargers 39-21 in San Diego. The rematch here today. Kansas City trying to get the season sweep on the Chargers. On 4th down, Mark Erickson back to punt. Erickson bobbles it, and it's blocked. Chiefs block it, and it's picked up by Matt Federick, the 9th-year safety out of Notre Dame. And Kansas City gets a blocked punt. Luke Crosby came in there and blocked the kick. And now the Chiefs with great field position. They already lead at 3-0. And now the Kansas City offense will come on. Misty is the only one who took the Chiefs. And so far they're winning. Corey Morris will come back out to lead the Kansas City offense. Kick and Uncle also took the Chiefs. He's liking that. Kansas City will have it at the Charger 23-yard line. Kansas City comes out 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun. Kerwin in motion. Morris fakes the handoff, rolls out, dumps it off to Kerwin, and Tom Kerwin picks up a yard to the 22-yard line. Arsenio Gilbert came up, made the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 22-yard line. Gracie, Evil Dead, and Penighetti all took the Chargers in this one. Second and 9 for the Chiefs at the Charger 22-yard line. Chiefs come out. Morris under center this time, single back. Morris fakes the handoff. Morris rolls out, and Morris is going to tuck and run, and he slides at the 15-yard line, a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for Kansas City. The second-year quarterback has learned to slide. You don't want to take a hit. Under a minute left to play in the first quarter. Chiefs lead at 3-0. Chiefs come out. 4 wide, single back. Morris under center, or Morris in the gun. Morris hands off to Manning, and Vaughn Manning is not going to get there. Gain of a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th and 1. Coming up to make the tackle, number 59, Bobby Bolton, the 9th-year linebacker out of Memphis. So for the second straight drive, the Chiefs have to settle for a field goal. As the Charger defense gets the stop. This will be another 31-yard field goal attempt by Brandon White. His last one was from 31. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Kansas City leads it 6-0. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 11, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Monday night game next, and we'll start Week 12 tomorrow with a triple header. A Thanksgiving triple header tomorrow, starting at 6 o'clock Eastern time. Kicking Uncles celebrating the field goal. Brandon White will kick off for the Chiefs. From the 3-yard line, Fields brings it back over the 20, 25. And Marcus Fields out to the 27-yard line. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kansas City leads San Diego 6-0. Charger offense back on the field, led by Stephen Gardner, 8th-year quarterback out of the University of Houston, the Houston Cougar. On 1st and 10. Chargers come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking, throws outside, caught by Aaron Randolph, out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 12. But that's going to do it for the first quarter. Chiefs lead it 6-0 here at Jammin' Sports. First down, yay. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 11 Sunday night game. The Chiefs lead the Chargers 6-0 as we start quarter number 2. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 39-yard line. Kansas City kind of dominated the first quarter, but only has 6 points to show for it. Chargers come out 5 wide, empty backfield. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking, throws, caught by Randolph, and Aaron Randolph out to the 47-yard line, a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Kevin Crawford came up, made the tackle, 8th-year defensive end out of Connecticut. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 47-yard line. Chargers can take the lead with a touchdown. They come out in the eye. Gardner under center. Gardner to Lattimore. And Lattimore making his way to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. That's Marcus Lattimore, the 5th-year back out of Tulsa. Pugh on the tackle. Russ Pugh in his 6th year, the linebacker out of Texas. It'll be 3rd and inches now for the Chargers at their own 49-yard line. Chargers come out in the eye. Gardner pitches to Landrum, gets outside, but the Chiefs are right there. He does not get the first down. Jack Landrum, the rookie out of North Carolina. And it's Ross Pugh again with the tackle. It'll be 4th down. Kansas City defense comes up huge. Eric Morales was also up there as well. Morales, the 7th-year defensive back out of Montana. It'll be 4th down. Mark Erickson will come on to punt. In his 13th year out of Alabama A&M, his last one was blocked. Gets this one away. Aiming for the sideline, and it's into the end zone. Touchback, and Kansas City will have it at the 20-yard line. 6:32 left to play here in the second quarter. All right, Let's find out who these teams play next week. The Chargers will host the Seahawks next week. And Kansas City will stay at home. They'll host Philadelphia. In week 12, Thanksgiving week. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 20-yard line. Corey Morris, the quarterback, under center. Morris to Manning, and Von Manning to the 22-yard line, a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. John Keith, the defensive end, came up, made the tackle. Clock is moving. 6:10 left in the half. 4 wide for the Chiefs, 3 to the far side. Morris under center. Morris draws back. Morris steps up. Throws outside, incomplete. Threw that one away. And that'll bring up 3rd down. He had a receiver in the area. Francis Floyd, in his 4th year out of Notre Dame, was in the area, but it's 3rd and 8. Kansas City comes out. Big 3rd down. 4 wide. Single back. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looks. Morris steps up. Morris takes off. He's going to get the 1st down. Out to the 32-yard line. A 10-yard scramble for Corey Morris. And a 1st down for the Chiefs. As the clock continues to move. 5:42 and counting. Here in the half. I'm here with Misty. Gracie went to a graduation. Her cousin's graduation party? Okay. Her cousin graduated yesterday. The party is today. I hope it's inside. Misty says, yeah, weather's been rough. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 32-yard line in the I formation. Morris hands off to Manning, and Von Manning trying to get outside, but the Chargers are right there. No gain. Taking him down, number 54, Odell Briggs. Is that what the kids are calling it now, kick and knuckle? He's going outside to weed whack. 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Morris under center. Morris hands off to Manning. And Manning's going to lose a yard back to the 31-yard line. I normally don't announce these things, just go do it. Toby Smith on the tackle in his 14th year out of North Carolina. Neither team can really get their running game going here today so far. 3rd and 10 for Kansas City at their own 31-yard line. Well, you're done already? 3rd and 10, 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris throws, and behind his receiver. He was looking for Tom Kerwin, the tight end. Incomplete to be 4th down, and the Chiefs will have to punt with 4:25 left to play here in the first half. So Kenneth Arnold will come on, the 6th-year punter out of Michigan. Arnold gets the punt away. And this will be fielded at the 19. And bringing it back is Marcus Fields out to the 33-yard line. And that's where the Chargers will have it. Only takes him 13 seconds. He must have a small yard. Wink, wink. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Chargers have it now, down 6-0. Chargers defense keeping him in the game. 1st and 10 from the 33. Gardner under center. Gardner to Lattimore. And Marcus Lattimore out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. On the tackle, Kevin Crawford, 8th-year defensive end out of Connecticut. 4 minutes left in the half. been kind of a defensive game. 6-0 Kansas City. 2nd and 6 for the Chargers. Gardner in the gun.
All right, here we go.
Gardner looks. Gardner throws. Caught by Randolph. No. Incomplete. Deion Mills broke up that pass. Going to bring up 3rd down. The first time they played was a high-scoring game, 39-21. 60 total points were scored in that one. 3rd and 6 for the Chargers now. 5 wide. Empty backfield. Gardner in the shotgun.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Gardner drops back. Steps up. Throws deep. And he overthrows a wide-open receiver down the middle. I mean, that could have been a touchdown. He was looking for Ben Ruth, the tight end, the 4th-year tight end out of Texas. And that'll bring up 4th and 6 for the Chargers. They'll punt. Mark Erickson back to punt. Erickson gets the punt away. And fielded at the 11-yard line. And Harper brings it back out to the 29. On the return, Don Harper, the rookie out of Citadel. Corey Morris will come back out. Chiefs lead it 6-0. 3:31 left to play here in the first half. Arrowhead Stadium opened up in 1972. It's been around a while. Still considered one of the better stadiums in the league. 1st and 10. 3 backs in the backfield. Morris in the shotgun.
Green 39.
Morris. Play action. Morris rolls out. And Morris gets hit as he sets to throw. A 5-yard loss on the play. John Keith with the sack for the Chargers, the defensive end. And that'll bring up 2nd and 15. He's trying to set himself to throw, and he got sacked. As we watch the replay again, don't forget we have the Seahawks and Ravens up after this. Clock is moving. 3:10 and counting. 2nd and 15 from the 24-yard line. Kansas City comes out. 4 receivers set wide. Morris under center. Morris fakes the handoff. Morris throws deep. Caught by Tom Kerwin. And Kerwin out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 26 for the big tight end. First down, Chiefs. Coming over to make the tackle, number 21, Arsenio Gilbert. That's a big first down for Kansas City. Some Saturday NFL action for you here on Jammin' Sports. I didn't have my game today at the Rogue and Raven, the strip club, as Evil Dead calls it. All my players were out of town this weekend. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line in the I formation. Morris under center. Morris looking, throws near side, caught by Harriman, and Harriman all the way down to the 35, a gain of 15. Brooks Harriman, the 6th-year fullback out of Mississippi State. They do a swing pass to the fullback. He's a wide receiver now. Well, that's what happens when you get overused. First and 10. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Will they get the playoff in time? They will not. Chiefs lead it 6-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. 2 minutes left in the first half. Chiefs lead it 6-0 on the Chargers, and they have the ball. 1st and 10 at the Charger 35-yard line. Kansas City has pretty much dominated the first half, but they only have 2 field goals for their efforts. However, any type of score here will make it a 2-score game. 5 wide, 4 to the far side. Morris, now a flag. Somebody jumped on the Chargers. They're going to get encroachment here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Yep, on San Diego. On John Keith.
Still first down.
It'll be 1st and 5 from the 30-yard line now. I was wondering what you did there. You can unblock them, you know. 1st and 5 from the 30-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Throws near side. Caught by Manning. Turns upfield. Gets the first down. Von Manning makes a move. And he's down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 21 for Von Manning. It'll be 1st and goal for the Chiefs. No. COVID's still a thing, but it's not as bad as it was. But anytime somebody here locally has a flu, it's like you stay away from them. Misty was saying the lady up the road, older lady, she wants Misty to clean for her. Hire her to clean, but she's got the flu. I'd stay away from that. 1st and goal from the 9. Can't be too careful. 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun.
Now let's go. 319.
Kansas City trying to make it a 2-score lead. Morris looking. Throws to the end zone. It's intercepted by Darius Banks, and he'll take a knee. The 11th year defensive back out of Oregon State. Darius Banks with a pick. And the Chiefs do not go up by 2 scores. Have her higher kicking. They're making fun of Kicking Uncle. They said, have her higher kicking. Just when you thought the Chiefs might go up by 2 scores, they throw a pick. Darius Banks, the former Panther, now playing for the Chargers, picks it off in the end zone, touchback. And now the Chargers, with 1:23 and 3 timeouts, they have a chance to score here before halftime. Let's see what they can do. First and 10 from the 20-yard line, 4 wide. Gardner in the shotgun.
Here we go. 319.
Gardner draws back, throws, caught by Randolph, and Aaron Randolph down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 11. Chargers in the hurry-up. 1:12 and counting in the half. 4 wide. Gardner in the gun. Gardner looking. Gardner still looking. Steps up. Throws and led his receiver a bit too much. He was looking for Marcus Lattimore in the flat. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 1:04 left in the half. It'll be 2nd and 10. Just a 6-0 ball game. 2nd and 10. 5 receivers wide. Gardner in the shotgun.
Here we go.
Gardner draws back, throws downfield, and overthrows his target again. He was looking for the ageless wonder, Jim Roush. He overthrew him. Roush in his 18th year out of Navy. 3rd and 10. 1 minute left in the half. 4 wide for the Chargers. Gardner in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green 39.
Waldo. Gardner looking. Throws deep. And that was on target. However, it was broken up by Eric Morales. Incomplete. Looking for Deion Tate, the 9th year receiver out of Vanderbilt. It'll be 4th down. This afternoon, I got my PS3 out and progressed the rosters this season. I get all my rosters from Madden 12 off the PS3. Mark Erickson back to punt, gets the punt away. and gets fumbled out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So I progressed the rosters for Sim Season 38. And I went through all the rosters, changed all the names that were stupid on all the rookies, if there were any. Threw a draft class in there. So I kind of have an early look at what the rosters are going to be like for next season. 1st and 10, Kansas City. He's in there. 1st and 10 from the 16. Morris to Manning. And Manning out to the 23-yard line. And gain of 6, and the Chiefs take a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 23-yard line. 45 seconds left. I will tell you this. Jim Roush has announced his retirement. This will be his last season. He's not in the next roster class. When I was looking at it this morning, he's nowhere to be found. He retired. So he'll be retiring after the season. 18 years. 45 years old playing tight end. 2nd and 4 from the 23-yard line. In the shotgun is Morris. Manning in motion. Morris drops back. Morris throws, caught by Floyd. And Floyd to the 32-yard line. That's Francis Floyd. A gain of 9, and that'll be a Kansas City first down. They take a timeout. They have 1 left. 39 seconds left in the half. They lead at 6-0. Yeah, I do believe the Chargers get the second half kickoff. I think they do. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 32-yard line. Now you said Anthony Jr. was a wide receiver, right? 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Morris in the gun, or is he a quarterback? I can change it either way. Morris looking. Morris, quarterback. Okay. Let me look here. Let me look at my notes. Yeah, I had him down as a quarterback. I don't know why I said receiver. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Second and 10 from the 32. Morris in the gun. 4 wide. Morris fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws deep, and caught by Floyd. Wide open, Francis Floyd down to the 36. 32 yards. Clock is moving, though. Kansas City does not take a timeout. Tackle made by Arsenio Gilbert. He's made a lot of tackles here in the first half. I was looking at my draft class notes. I have him down as a quarterback. We're down to 14 seconds. Kansas City not even thinking about a field goal here. Will they get the play off in time? They do. Morris looking. Morris in trouble. He gets sacked. And we go to halftime. Halftime score. The Chiefs 6. Chargers nothing here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. We go to the third quarter. In a defensive struggle, the Chiefs lead at 6-0. Chargers come in at 6-4. The Chiefs at 5-5. A big battle in the AFC West. To answer your question, Evil Dead, University of Michigan, the Wolverines. The Chargers get the second half kickoff. From the 1-yard line, Marcus Fields brings it back over the 30 and out to the 32-yard line. And that's where San Diego will take over, down 6-0. I got a text from somebody. Oh, I got a... That's just a work text. Nothing major. 1st and 10 for the Chargers now at their own 32. Chargers come up. Gardner under center. Everybody in tight. Gardner hands off to Lattimore. And look at this. Marcus Lattimore across midfield. And they might tack on a face mask as he gets out to about the 48 of the Chiefs. That's a 20-yard gain. Nope, illegal block on the back. This one's coming back. That's on Kyler Myers, the left guard. Anthony is 6'4". Okay. That happens 6 yards downfield. Be 1st and 4 for the Chargers at the 38-yard line. Well, I'll definitely put that down. I can go in and modify now. 1st and 4 from the 38-yard line. We have 3 receivers to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun on 1st and 4. Gardner hands off to Lattimore around the outside. And Lattimore picks up, actually lost a yard. Leon Holmes came over, the linebacker, and made the tackle in his 6th year out of Arkansas. Yes, I'll take a Dr. Pepper if you got one. He's African American? Gotcha. Missy said she is too. I'm Korean. I just want you to know. Second and 5 from the 37-yard line. 4 wide for the Chargers. Gardner under center. Gardner looking, throws, and caught by Randolph. Thank you. And Randolph out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 7, and that'll be a Charger first down. Misty got herself a red, white, and blue Mountain Dew. It says Diet American Dew on it. That'll be a first down for the Chargers. 6:50 and counting here in the third quarter. Chargers only down 6-0. There we go. Finally got it open. 1st and 10. Gardner draws back, throws quickly, caught by Jim Roush, the ageless wonder. Look at him go. At 45 years old, down to the 25-yard line. If that doesn't impress you, nothing will. A 19-yard catch to Jim Roush in his 18th year out of Navy. This will be his last season. He spent 15 years with Tampa Bay, now in his 3rd season with the Chargers. So enjoy him while you can. They'll have 5 more games after this, maybe a playoff game if they get there. Not the longest tenured player ever. That would be Ray Guy. He went, 23 seasons, I think? 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. In the I formation, Gardner under center. Gardner hands off to Lattimore. And Marcus Lattimore makes his way to the 21-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Coming up to make the tackle, number 23, Dion Mills, in his 2nd year out of Minnesota. It'll be 2nd and 6. Chargers come out, 3 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner to Fields. And Fields makes his way to the 10. Marcus Fields in his 2nd year out of Stephen F. Austin. 11 yards down to the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, San Diego, at the Kansas City 10. Chargers now finally get some offense going here in the third quarter. As I said before, their defense in the first half kept them in the game, only allowing 2 Kansas City field goals. First and goal from the 10-yard line, 5:20 left in the third quarter. The Chargers come out. Single back, everybody in tight. Gardner under center. Gardner hands off to Fields again. Marcus Fields to the 7-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll be second and goal. Tackle made by Leon Holmes, the linebacker. I've had a question I wanted to ask you, Evil Dead. I haven't had a chance to ask you this. I keep forgetting. Anthony Lambos is out of Coastal Carolina. Why did you choose that college? Did you go there? Second and goal from the 7. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner to Fields. Reverses Field. No pun intended. A loss of a yard back to the 8-yard line. As Kevin Crawford's there to make the tackle. It'll be third and goal for the Chargers from the 8-yard line. What happened? Oh, the cat clawed your butt. Misty tried to sit down. Morehead State. Third and goal from the 8-yard line. Gardner under center. Everybody in tight. Third and goal. Gardner looking. Gardner throws. Incomplete. He led his receiver way too much. Looking for Terrence Broadway. Incomplete. It'll be fourth and goal. And now the Chargers will kick a field goal. Tyler Hines will come on. This will be from 25 yards. Our field goal fest here today. Hines from 25. The kick is up. And it's good. So the Chief lead is now 6-3 with 4:10 remaining here in the second quarter. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 11 Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Phil Simms went to Morehead State, the school that doesn't exist anymore. So the Chargers have cut into the lead. And now they'll kick off. Mark Erickson will kick. A scintillating game so far. There's the kickoff. From the goal line, Harper brings it back out over the 15, 20, 25. And Harper charging forward. Brings it out to the 34-yard line. Don Harper, the rookie out of Citadel. Yeah, those look good. Not right now. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. 4:05 left to play here at Arrowhead. I don't like this current trend with the NFL, not counting the Bills. They've opened up an open-air stadium. But it seems like all the other teams are wanting to build domes. I hate that. There's nothing wrong with Arrowhead. First and 10. Morris under center. Morris to Manning. And Vaughn Manning to the 35-yard line. Gain of a yard. It'll be second and 9. Coming up to make the tackle is James Granger, the 11th year safety out of Texas. Neither running game has been all that spectacular here today. Second and 9 from the 35, 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun, second and 9. Morris hands off to Manning, and Vaughn Manning. And a flag is down as he gets taken down at the 38 by Bobby Bolton. This may be on the Chiefs, the way the crowd's reacting.
Holding offense.
Holding on Kansas City. Francis Floyd, the wide receiver. That'll back it up. It'll be second and 16 for the Chiefs, back at the 28-yard line. I've had them before. I know what they're like. Kansas City comes out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Morris under center on 2nd and 16. Morris, a draw play to Manning, and Vaughn Manning to the 29, gain of a yard. Tackle made by Emmanuel Sparks, the second-year defensive tackle out of Washington. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 14 now for the Chiefs back at the 29-yard line. Coming up on 3 minutes left to play here in the third quarter of our fantastic field goal fest. 3 to the near side, Morris in the shotgun. Morris looking. Morris in trouble now. Breaks the tackle, throws outside to Manning, who goes nowhere. He ends up losing 3. As Odell Briggs, the linebacker, came in, made the tackle in his 9th year out of Wisconsin. It'll be 4th and 18. The Chargers have forced a Kansas City punt. And now San Diego's going to have a chance to take the lead here. It'll be 4th and 18 from the 26-yard line. Back to punt, Kenneth Arnold. Arnold gets the punt away. Oh, yeah. From the 25, Marcus Fields makes a move and gets pushed out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Still a 6-3 ball game in favor of the Chiefs with 2:23 left here in the third quarter. Somebody wake up Penn and Getty. He's falling asleep over there. We have the Seahawks and the Ravens up next. I think I know who Misty's taking in that one. You're not taking the purple team? Yep, she's taking the Ravens. 1st and 10 Chargers from the 38-yard line. 2:23 left in the third. Gardner under center. Gardner fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws. Caught by Roush. There he goes. My hero, Jim Roush, down to the 31-yard line. It's a 31-yard gain. Down to the Kansas City 31-yard line. Deion Mills on the tackle. The big tight end, Jim Roush, with the gold shoes. Just look for the gold shoes. If you play 15 seasons, they give you gold shoes. Missy says she'll be back. 1st and 10. Chargers will have it at the Kansas City 31. They come out in the eye. Gardner under center. Gardner hands off to Lattimore, and Lattimore goes nowhere. They've held him to 6 yards on the day. Loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 now at the Kansas City 32-yard line. Misty's going over to the neighbors. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the 32-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner fakes the handoff, throws deep, caught by Jacoby George down to the 9. A gain of 23 yards. The third-year receiver out of the University of Miami. 1st and goal, Chargers at the Kansas City 9. Chargers in the red zone. They can take the lead here if they get a touchdown. Luke Crosby on the tackle for the Chiefs. Crosby, the safety, in his 8th year out of UNLV. Coming up on a minute left now in the third quarter. Chargers come out 4 wide. Gardner in the shotgun. Randolph in motion. Gardner looks. Gardner in trouble. Gardner got hit as he threw. Incomplete. Chiefs brought the house. That'll stop the clock with 49 seconds left in the third. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Chargers at the 9-yard line. Second and goal, 4 wide. Gardner looking. Gardner in trouble now, gets sacked. back at the 16. A loss of 7. Coming in on the safety blitz, Philip Eric, the 6th-year safety out of Albany. The Albany Great Danes. I remembered the Great Danes of Albany. The only player in the league from Albany. That powerhouse. 3rd and goal for the Chargers now. At the Kansas City 16-yard line. We're down to 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Chargers come out 4 wide. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Gardner still looking. Steps up. Throws. Caught by Roush. And Jim Roush down to the 3. A gain of 13 to be 4th and goal. But that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Chiefs lead at 6-3 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our field goal fest continues. It'll be 4th and goal for the Chargers at the Kansas City 3. Chiefs lead at 6-3. The Chargers will just kick a field goal here. This will be a 20-yard attempt by Tyler Hines to tie the game up. Well, if you like field goals, this has been your game. Hines from 20 in his 6th year out of Syracuse. Kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 6. 7:58 left to play in regulation. Live from Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Week 11, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. We've got the Seahawks and the Ravens up next. The neighbor, Leslie, that she went to go see, is only 3 doors down. Misty took the car. Man. It's not raining at the moment. It's too funny. Erickson will kick off for the Chargers in a tie ball game from the 2-yard line. Don Harper brings back over the 20, 25, and across the 30 to the 32-yard line. And that's where the Chiefs will set up shop, 1st and 10. It's been a while since we've had a game that didn't feature a touchdown. I mean, they happen from time to time, but they are rare. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs at their own 32-yard line. Four receivers wide, 3 to the near side. Morris in the shotgun. Morris fakes the handoff, throws deep down the sideline. He's got a man. Chambers, he may go. 1 man to beat. He's got the angle. No. Touchdown. Kansas City. Isaiah Chambers, the rookie out of USC. A 68-yard touchdown catch. The first touchdown of the game happens in the 4th quarter, and it gives the Chiefs a 12-6 lead. 68 yards to Isaiah Chambers. Cody Savage caught up to him, but he was a little bit too late. And now Brandon White for the extra point to put the Chiefs up by 7. Kick is up, and it's good. Chiefs lead at 13-6, 7:43 left to play. Here at Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri, Week 11, our Sunday night game. Jammin' Sports. Chargers at 6-4, the Chiefs at 5-5. Kansas City trying to get the season sweep on the Chargers, which is big, because if they do get the sweep, if the Chargers and the Chiefs end up tied at the end of the season, that's the first tiebreaker. It's kind of like having a game up, even if you're tied. Brandon White will kick off for Kansas City. Now up by 7. From the goal line, Broadway brings it back. Terrence Broadway over the 20, 25, and out to the 29-yard line. The third-year receiver out of VMI. Let's see if the Chargers can tie it up. Plenty of time. 7:40 on the clock. Stephen Gardner comes back out to lead the offense. First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Jimmy Jam, Evil Dead, Penn and Getty here tonight, or this afternoon. Still this afternoon throughout most of the country. First and 10 from the 29, 4 wide. Gardner on the gun. Gardner looking. Gardner got all day, rolls out, and has to throw it away. Well, that Chiefs secondary must be doing a job. He couldn't find a receiver. He had all that time. It'll be 2nd and 10. 7:33 left to play. Kansas City up 13-6. On 2nd and 10. Gardner in the shotgun.
Let's go. 3-19.
Gardner draws back. Gardner steps up. Yeah, caught by Aaron Randolph out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 13 yards. The third-year receiver out of Maryland. And that'll be a first down for San Diego Superchargers. Don Harper came up, made the tackle, along with Leon Holmes. First and 10 for the Chiefs. Or for the Chargers, excuse me, at their own 42-yard line. 4 wide, Gardner on the shotgun, single back. Gardner looking. Gardner, he's going to crank it deep. Going long, he's got a man! One-handed catch. Tate can't come down with it. Oh, he was open. Deion Tate couldn't hold on. Philip Eric came over there, broke up the pass. He was open, but the pass kind of hung up in the air. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. Had he caught him in stride, that would have been 6. 4 wide, 3 to the far side.
39.
Gardner drops back. Throws deep, caught by Roush. And Jim Roush across midfield to the 39-yard line. 19 yards for Roush in a Charger first down into Kansas City territory. Eric Morales on the tackle. First and 10 for the Chargers now. Gardner in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Blue landed.
Gardner looks. Gardner throws and caught by Roush. Down to the 11-yard line. A gain of 28 for Jim Roush on his farewell tour. It'll be a first down for the Chargers at the Kansas City 11. 6:10 and counting. Plenty of time. Chargers trying to tie this one up. Roush is currently the longest tenured player on these rosters. First and 10 from the 11. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun.
3-19.
Gardner looks, throws, and it's nearly picked off. That was broken up by the linebacker, Eric Muller, the rookie out of Cincinnati. Came across the middle and broke that one up. They were looking for the tight end, Ben Ruth, the 4th-year tight end out of Texas. 5:54 left to play in regulation. Chiefs lead it 13-6. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers at the Kansas City 11. 5 wide, empty backfield. Gardner in the shotgun.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Gardner looks. Gardner looking, throws, and I think he's out of bounds, yes. Ty Colson, the intended receiver, the rookie out of Florida, he was out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 11-yard line. 5:50 left in regulation. Gardner in the gun. 3rd and 10. Gardner drops back. And he got hit as he threw. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Applying the pressure was Mueller. It'll be 4th and 10. With 5:46 left, you're down by 7. Do you go for it? They're going to kick a field goal. Tyler Hines, this will be from 28 yards to pull them to within 4. The kick is up, and it's good. 13-9 with 5:43 left. Now, if the Chargers lose this game and the Seahawks win the next game, Seattle will have a 2-game lead in the division. Chargers really need to win this game. If the Chargers lose, the Chargers, Chiefs, and Raiders are all going to be 6-5. A 3-way tie for second. And now the kickoff by Erickson from the 3-yard line. Don Harper brings it back out over the 20, 25, and out to the 25-yard line. Seattle will have a 2-game lead if the Chargers lose and the Seahawks win. Seahawks play the Ravens next. That's our Monday night game. I'm trying to figure out why I made that the Monday night game. I assign the Monday night games before the season starts. The Sunday night games are the flex games. Neither the Seahawks or the Ravens made the playoffs last season. I'm just wondering why I made that the Monday night game. 1st and 10, Kansas City from the 25-yard line in the I formation. Morris hands off to Manning, and Vaughn Manning out to the 30, a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Kansas City trying to eat up some clock now. 5:26 and counting. Odell Briggs on the tackle. Second and 5 from the 30-yard line. Everybody in tight. Morris under center. Morris fakes the handoff. Rolls out. And Morris is going to take off. Gets the first down. A 7-yard scramble out to the 37-yard line. First down, Chiefs. And now they can burn more time. The way things are looking right now, the number 1 and number 2 seeds in the AFC are going to go to Miami and Pittsburgh. The AFC West winner will be the 3 seed. Morris, play action on first down, throws, caught by Kerwin, and Tom Kerwin down to the 37-yard line. That's going to be a 26-yard gain into Charger territory. Another first down for the Chiefs, and they can burn up more time. .4:15 and counting. 1st and 10 Chiefs at the Charger 37. Morris under center. Morris to Manning, and Manning gets leveled at the 38-yard line. A loss of a yard. Emmanuel Sparks on the tackle for the Chargers as the clock ticks under 4 minutes. Chiefs up 13-9. On 2nd and 11 from the 38-yard line. Morris in the shotgun. Morris hands off to Manning, and Vaughn Manning makes his way close to another first down. I'd say about a 9-yard gain to the 28. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Vaughn Manning. Tackle made by John Keith and Odell Briggs. It'll be 3rd and 1. Chargers need a stop in the worst way. Keep Kansas City to a field goal. Keep it a one-possession game. As Kansas City is in field goal range. 3rd and 1 from the Charger 28. In the offset eye, Morris under center. Morris, play action, rolls out, throws, near side, caught by Harriman. Brooks Harriman down to the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 and a Kansas City first down. The 6th-year fullback out of Mississippi State. Cody Savage came up, made the tackle. The safety. Under 3 minutes left. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. At the Charger 22. 3 backs in the backfield. Morris amongst them in the shotgun. And now Harriman goes in motion. And delay a game.
Delay of game, offense.
That's charged to the quarterback, Corey Morris. 5-yard penalty. That'll back it up. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Chiefs. Back at the 27-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 2:28 left. Seahawks, Ravens up next. 4 wide. Morris in the shotgun. 1st and 15. Morris draws back. Morris throws deep. Caught by Swift. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashad Swift, a 27-yard touchdown catch. The 10th-year receiver out of Alcorn State, the former Redskin. And Kansas City makes it a 2-score game. They're up 19-9 with the extra point coming. And that might have done it. It looks like the Chiefs are going to get this season sweep on the Chargers. Brandon White for the point after. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Chiefs lead it by 11, 20-9 with 2:23 left. The Chargers, Chiefs, and Raiders are all going to be 6 and 5. And when you look at the tiebreakers, it's going to be Raiders, Chiefs, and Chargers. That's when you apply the tiebreakers, that's the order. Chargers go from 2nd place down to 4th. Unless a miracle happens here. Brandon White will kick off for Kansas City with 2:23 left in regulation, up by 11. There's the kick. 2 yards deep. Terrence Broadway brings it out over the 20, 25, and Broadway out to the 25-yard line. Well, the Chargers have to score twice. In 2 minutes and 20 seconds, they do have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with. Hope everybody's enjoying their Memorial Day weekend so far. We'll be on Memorial Day evening or late afternoon. I'm going to tentatively say about 6 Eastern on Memorial Day. 1st and 10 from the 25. Gardner looking. Gardner throws, caught by Jacoby George. Out to the 33, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. And that, my friends, will take us to the 2-minute warning. Chiefs up 20-9 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City, Missouri. Our Week 11 Sunday night game. Chiefs lead it 20-9, an 11-point lead. Chargers still have all three of their timeouts, but they're down by 2 scores. They're going to have to score quickly and then get the ball back. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner draws back, throws quickly out to Roush. And Jim Roush to the 36-yard line. A gain of 3, gets the first down. Chargers go to the hurry-up. 1:50 left. You got to throw it downfield. I know that you picked up the first down, but you got to throw it downfield. Gardner looking, throws, and it's nearly picked off right into the arms of Ross Pugh, the linebacker. He did not hold on. It'll be incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 36. .143 remaining. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers at their own 36-yard line. 4 receivers set wide, single back. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Gardner throws deep. Caught by George. Jacoby George, he should have went out of bounds, but he gets out to the 45. It's a 19-yard gain. Chargers in the hurry-up. 1st and 10, 4 wide. Gardner draws back. Looking, throws, dumps it off to Lattimore. And Marcus Lattimore to the 40-yard line. Just a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Chargers in the hurry-up. Down to 1:14. Gardner back. Gardner looking, steps up, throws deep, caught by Tate. And Deon Tate falls out of bounds at the 24. No, they keep the clock going. 1st and 10, 1 minute left. Chargers in the hurry-up. Gardner in the gun, 3 to the far side. Gardner looking, throws deep, caught by Roush, and Jim Roush down to the 1, a gain of 23. We're down to 45 seconds, 1st and goal from the 1. Gardner in the shotgun, 4 wide, Gardner back, looking, steps up. He's got all day and avoids a sack. A sack again, are you kidding me? Avoids a 3rd sack and finally goes down at the 19-yard line, and they take a timeout. Boy, they're having a hard time sacking him. A loss of 18. It'll be 2nd and goal, and they took a timeout, 25 seconds left. That play wasted a lot of time. I got to give credit where credit's due, though. Gardner stood in there, unlike my ex. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 19-yard line. If the Chargers are going to have any chance, they have to score like right now, so they have time to get the onside kick. 4 wide, Gardner in the shotgun. 2nd and goal from the 19. Gardner looking, throws, caught by Colson underneath. Ty Colson. That didn't do any good. 3rd and goal from the 15. Why don't you take a timeout? 13 seconds. Gardner in the gun. 10 seconds. Gardner looking. We're down to 5 seconds. Throws, and it's incomplete. Broken up by Don Harper in the end zone. 3 seconds left. The Chiefs are going to win. They're going to be 6 and 5. The Chargers are going to drop to 6 and 5. Just the final score is in doubt. Misty got this one right. She's 63 and 60. Final play of the game, barring a defensive penalty. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Gardner in the shotgun. Gardner looking. Throws, incomplete, and that is ball game. Your final score, Kansas City 20, the Chargers 9. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Seahawks Ravens up next.